Hello, everybody, and welcome to Super Rangers Podcast, the best Power Rangers / Super Sentai podcast on the planet. I am your host, Bryce Sharkman, and with my co-host, Adam.
Hello.
Okay. And today, we're going to be talking about Power Rangers Dino Super Charge, episodes 4 and 5, because we missed last week, and Zyuohger, episodes 2 and 3, again, because we missed last week. And we're going to go retro and talk about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Doomsday Parts 1 and 2 episode, and ignore Go Ranger because we're going to have to skip it this week. We just didn't have time. I've been really busy. Adam watched it. He just completely forgot all about it. It's been a while because we were planning on making an episode last week, but I just got really busy, couldn't get around to it. But we are back this week, and so yeah, we're gonna start with Power Rangers Dino Super Charge episode 4, and yeah, Adam, do you remember what happened 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
Okay.
We saw Chase and his girlfriend. At the beginning of the episode, he didn't realize that he was being kind of a show-off and showing off his trophies if you've watched the episode. And then she starts to fall in love with the Black Ranger when Singe appears and he saves an old lady. And then towards the middle of the episode, the Black Ranger supposedly breaks up with her. And when Singe and Theory come back to attack, she sees Chase. I don't know if she saw him morph, but he saves her. Then at the end of the episode, they fall back in love.
So wait, and now I missed this episode. So let me get this straight. So is the girl dating Chase and the Black Ranger at the same time?
No. She
Okay.
broke up with Chase at the beginning of the episode for
Okay.
the Black Ranger.
Okay, I thought she was cheating on Chase with Chase. That would have been so funny and bad at the same time. No, since you saved me for episode 4 because I missed it, I'm gonna take over for episode 5. We're just gonna share. I also missed episode 2 of Zyuohger, so yeah, we'll just go alternate for that. So Power Rangers Dino Super Charge episode 5. Now my criticisms for this episode is going to be integrated into the bonus topic for this week. And so basically this episode is the introduction of the Aqua Ranger and Dino Super Charge Red in the same episode. I'll get to that. So yeah, the episode starts off and they're in this forest with a map looking for this I don't know, this chest, I guess. Tyler and his father buried into the ground, and Tyler is constantly crying about his father again. And I don't know, Shelby ticks him off, and then he runs away. He gets attacked, but then the Aqua Ranger saves him from what's his name, the ninja dude, and yeah, the goon of the week. And yeah, so the Aqua Ranger saves him, and then Tyler's like, "Oh, the Aqua Ranger." And yeah, so basically the Aqua Ranger saves him, and then Tyler stumbles into the command center going like, "Oh, the Aqua Ranger," and then like, yeah, so Kendall is working on this Dino Super Red Ranger Super Duper, yes, and yeah, it's really, all these names are really confusing. But yeah, the ninja dude put a virus in the charger, which made Tyler think he's like a T-Rex, and so yeah, that's kind of weird. And so Tyler goes rogue and runs away as a T-Rex weird-looking thing, and yeah, so eventually I think the Rangers get attacked, and then Chase goes after Tyler to try and stop him from, like, I don't know, eating up the forest. I don't know. But then the Aqua Ranger comes and says, "Don't worry, man, I got this." And then Chase is like, "No, but he's my friend. He's my friend. Be careful." And then like, yeah. So Aqua Ranger and Tyler fight for a little bit, and then Aqua Ranger demorphs, and the Aqua Ranger is Tyler's dad. And let me just get this out of the way. All right, so hang on. Let me actually look up how old Brennan Maja is, or Mahia. Sorry, that's actually how you pronounce it. Mahia. It's confusing, but yeah, I'm gonna look this up here. The guy who plays as Tyler's father is 28 years old, and that's kind of weird. I mean, I know the Energems stop you from aging, I guess you could say it, but it's still kind of weird that Tyler's father is only a year, a couple years older than Tyler. So let's see here, Brennan.
I think he should be like late 20s, just because that's what Saban likes to cast.
Yeah, I'm trying to go. Yeah, let's go into his IMDb. All right, wait, I got this. All right, so he was born in 1990, which makes him approximately 25, 26. And yeah, it's kind of weird, to me at least. But anyway, he demorphs, and then Tyler gets out of his T-Rex phase or something. But they go right on back to fight the Goon of the Week. And then T-Rex Super Charge Red Ranger Super Duper mode comes out. And yeah, it kind of, I almost feel like T-Rex Supercharged Red Ranger Super Duper mode kind of like overshadows the reveal of the Aqua Ranger. Did we really have to have that in like both the same episode? Like, couldn't we have like, I don't know. I kind of feel like we should have like waited an episode for like either the Aqua Ranger or the T-Rex Super Duper Ultra Mega Red Ranger mode. I just don't think it works well in the same episode at all. Like they both overshadow each other. So yeah, that's my own little rant thing. And Tyler's dad somehow already has a super drive charger. Don't ask questions. Continuity. We'll get to that in the bonus topic. But yeah, so they fight the Goon of the Week. Blah blah blah. At the end, and at the end of the episode, Tyler and his father, who is now 3 years older than him, play catch. And that is the end of the episode. So, Adam, I think you know my thoughts. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are, I mean, I liked it. I think it was a little too much for each episode. Aqua should have been his own debate.
Yeah, Aqua definitely should have had his own episode. It just was not right with them being in the same episode. It's just like a little too much crammed into the episode. And I know, don't tell me this. I know they have such a short amount of time with the 20 episode limit. I get that. But with how much filler Dino Super Charge has, like seriously, this whole season so far has almost been Dino Super filler. Like this whole season. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop ranting about Dino Super Charge right now. Because that's gonna be the bonus topic. Spoiler alert, but yeah. So there goes the mystery topic. But yeah, so we're gonna move on to Super Sentai with Zyuohger episode 2. Adam, this is your turn. Go.
I watched Raw, so anything I'm saying might be true. That's a disclaimer.
Yeah.
So for episode 2, from what I can see, it looks like Tusk wants to go home because they just came back because now they're stuck on Earth, and then Tusk runs away, and then hold on, it's been a week or two.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks, or a week. I mean.
So, see.
Go to Ranger Wiki.
Yeah, that. And then then the villain appears for that week. I actually kind of like his design.
I like a lot of the designs for Zyuohger.
Yeah. Let's see. And then towards the end of the episode, Tusk comes back. Oh, and before that, I can't think of his name right now. Red was giving him a talk of, like, I don't know, holding an apple in his hand. I don't know. And then, so, they're at the fight. So then we all see them morph. And then, let's see. Then they bring out their awakening powers, which are pretty cool. And then we see Duo King with Elephant and Tiger.
Okay. That's really cool. So yeah, they're gonna do like what they did in Kyurger and basically alternate the Zords and stuff. And yeah, I wish they'd do that a lot more in Dino Charge. Like, okay, I'm getting back into Dino Charge and I need to stop. Okay. We're gonna have a whole topic in place of the Go Ranger topic. Just okay. Okay. So yeah. So on to episode 3. The Zoomans cannot return to Zuyuland until they find the missing Keen's credentials. Amu thinks that she has found it and takes Yamato along with her. That's the Red Ranger's name, by the way. I didn't want to interrupt you because I had already interrupted you like twice on accident. I'm sorry about that. But she seems more interested in experiencing human culture. Their plans get canceled thanks to Death Galleon player Bolgan's attack. I don't know. His attacks are too fast to be seen until Yamato seems to unlock a new power. And I forgot what that power was. Alright, on to the Ranger Wiki. Yeah, wait, what was it?
Was it the giraffe?
Hang on, I'm looking it up. Hang on. Okay. Adam, yeah. Okay, let's... Alright, this is awkward. Okay. Hurry up, Ranger Wiki. Oh my gosh. Okay. So what was it, like a giraffe thing?
As you can tell, we are very good with understanding an episode when we watch Raw. That's why we live on subs.
Oh man. Okay, wait. I'm trying. Technical difficulties. Skype and internet don't want to work at the same time. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's a giraffe thing, maybe, and, yeah, they defeated you in the weekend. Okay, Doomsday, going retro. Sorry about this, guys. We have been really busy, and we've got a lot of stuff going on, so if our reviews suck, I guess you could say that. Sorry. Yeah, so we're going retro now, because, yeah, so... That's the end. That's basically the end of the episode. We watch Raw, so yeah, we want to get these episode reviews out as quick as possible. So, yeah, Doomsday. Fun fact about Doomsday: Doomsday was intended to be the season finale of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and I kind of wish it was because the season finale we got for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 1 is like a filler episode, and I don't understand why they ordered more episodes, basically. Fox Kids ordered more episodes, but really what they should have done is just, like, made a Season 2, and then just had, like, 4 seasons of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers or something. Because, I don't know, it just seems really pointless to... order 20 more episodes and have a 60-episode season. Good God. Like, 60 episodes in a season, that's kind of crazy. But,
jeez.
yeah, So it would have been a 40-episode season, which is already ginormous. But they ordered 20 more episodes into the season. But yeah, Adam? Do you want to do part 1 and then I do part 2? Because that seems like what we've been doing this entire episode.
Hold on. Yes, you get.
Do you remember?
You go. No, I don't.
All right, I'll do both parts.
Okay, don't get mad.
I'll do both parts. It's fine. Hang on. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, Angel Grove is hosting a celebration in the park called Power Ranger Day, honoring the superheroes, of course, because Power Rangers only seem to help Angel Grove for some reason. The teens plan to make an appearance, but before they can morph, Rita abducts the citizens of Angel Grove, relocates her palace to Earth, and launches a new attack on the city using a war Zord called Cyclopsis, with Goldar piloting. Now, this is actually pretty cool, because I'm pretty sure this is the first time a villain had piloted a Zord of their own, which I think is really cool. So, the Rangers summon the Zords, but Cyclopsis proves to be a tough opponent, and Megazord is soon struggling, calling for Ultra Zord power. The Rangers destroy Cyclopsis, however, Rita manages to deal with a savage blow by burying Titanus, and then summons Lokar to rebuild Goldar's War Machine. Lokar is a villain, I guess, sort of Rita's boss, that was introduced in an episode, a filler before. I think it was a filler 2-parter, but yeah, it's really not that important, so that's why we didn't include it in the podcast. However, Rita manages to deal a savage blow by burying Titanus, and summons Lokar to rebuild. I just read the same line. Yeah. Okay. Up and running, Cyclopsis is stronger than ever, and the Zord's damage, things look to be bad. Yeah, I got something like written out, so I don't stumble upon my words, but it seems like that doesn't even matter. So, just ruins the point whenever I stumble over my words, even when I'm reading them off of a page. Okay, so moving on to Doomsday Part 2. Cyclopsis continues to wreak havoc in Angel Grove when backup from Lokar, and the Ranger Zords are only at half power. Nonetheless, they return to the battlefield. Cyclops proves too much and severely damages both Megazord and soon after Dragonzord. Rita delivers a great surge of energy from her wand, and both Zords fade away. Although this is a safety measure to prevent the Zord's destruction, the teens are still in full retreat. They fall back to Billy's lab to regroup, where Goldar greets them. After trashing Billy's garage, how did Billy's parents not notice this? I have no idea. The teens scrambled to the command center, where Alpha 5 has some exciting news about the Warzord's main weakness. And then Tommy also returns for a cameo in this episode, bringing back the Tommy Show featuring the Power Rangers. And yeah, they basically finally defeat Cyclopsis. And then Zordon says, "Oh, by the way, kids, you can quit whenever you want." And they're like, "No, we want to stay." And, just in case it did get renewed, which it did, which I thought should have been a separate season, but it wasn't. We got 20 extra episodes in an already super long season. And yeah, that's history right there. So this was originally supposed to be the season finale, but then it wasn't. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Doomsday. I thought it was a really good 2-parter. It's one of the best in the season, I believe. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Doomsday. So now we get into the bonus topic. And oh boy, this is a doozy, because I have been having some problems with Dino Super Charge. Now, I was talking with Ryder Mitchell, co-owner of the Big Bang Network, whenever the Dino Charge season finale happened, and I was like, man writer. That like this season finale was like literally so good. Like it was one of the best season finales I think in a long time. And I don't know, I just loved how they did it. And I just love how it ended. And it just ended so well. But it just, you know that feeling to where something ends so well, but they continue to milk it out? You know, it's kind of like the same thing with Countdown to Destruction, right? Countdown to Destruction is basically the way to completely end the Power Rangers. But then it kind of ruins the purpose with Lost Galaxy and every season after it, because they just completely ruined the whole purpose of Countdown to Destruction. And I kind of feel the same way with Dino Charge's finale. The whole point of Dino Super Charge even being a thing kind of ruined the perfect finale we had with Dino Charge. And I know we still didn't have the Aqua Ranger and Silver and Talon at the time, and I think that's something that could have been fixed with definitely, because there's a lot of filler, and not as much as Dino Super Filler has had so far, but yeah. I think they definitely could have done it. I mean, if Arrow and The Flash and Legends of Tomorrow can have 23 episode season, and Legends of Tomorrow even less, Legends of Tomorrow has a 15 episode season, why can't Power Rangers make a really good story in 20 episodes, in 22 episodes, which is only one less than Flash and Arrow? Like, that's Flash and Arrow have 23, Power Rangers has 22 at max. Like, why can't they put like a really fantastic story, no filler, and just like go with the story, you know? And we get into Dino Super Filler, and like even the first episode was a filler. Like, I mean, it introduced Heckle and Snide, but I mean, that's it. The rest was just like so mediocre. And I agree. Dino Charge was one of the best seasons in like a long time, and I definitely say it's in my top 5, or at least top 10. But this next season, it just feels like such a step down, because we had nothing but filler until episode 5, and then episode 5 has so much stuff jam-packed into one episode. It just seems like, what the heck? Like, you could have just like spread this out a little more. And the whole thing with Heckle, like they had Heckle try and build a relationship with the Rangers, and then by episode 3, it's gone. You know, like Heckle's already been found out. Like, couldn't they save that for like the mid-season finale or something? You know, I mean, for it to be like an actual shock to the Rangers. You know, they've built a relationship with this guy, they've built a friendship with this guy, and he turns out to be the main bad guy. You know, I mean, it was just so soon and so sudden, and it happened in a filler episode. A filler episode. Why would you do something so big like that in a filler episode, especially since it was only the 3rd episode of the season? You know, I mean, at this point right now, Dino Super Charge, I think Megaforce did the transition between the super seasons better than Dino Super Charge. And here's another thing wrong with Dino Super Charge. They call themselves the Dino Super Charge Rangers. They have no reason to be calling themselves that, because they have no new power indicating that they are the Dino Super Charge Rangers. And the Power Rangers Super Samurai, they have the Super Samurai mode. In Power Rangers Super Megaforce, they have the Super Megaforce mode. The whole team has no super mode. Like, they have the Mega mode, which is Dino Super Steel. I guess it has super in the name, I guess, with the black mask and stuff. But that, you can't call that their new powers. No, the only person who has an actual legit super mode is Tyler, and that's only Tyler. Tyler's the only person who should be calling themselves super. And this happened, like, they yelled out, "Power Rangers Dino Super Charge!" in the 3rd episode. They have no point in like calling themselves the Dino Super Charge Rangers. I don't know. like, this is just... I don't know, it's just a little frustrating, you know? Adam, do you got thoughts?
I'm just... Aqua Ranger and Super Charge mode should be different episodes.
Yeah.
The one thing I'm not liking is, like, you've seen it towards the end of the episodes, like, I'm looking at the clock of how much time's left. 4 minutes left, and, like, I don't expect a Megazord battle with 4 minutes left in an episode. I think Super Aqua Ranger and a Megazord fight in one episode would have been fine, but Super Charge, the Battleizer, should have had its own episode.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, don't get me wrong. I guess the supercharged mode caused Tyler's dad to come say hi. And another thing. Okay. Tyler's dad has been a ranger for 10 freaking years. And how does he not know about the Power Rangers at all? 10 years ago, Power Rangers Mystic Force was happening. Think about that. 10 years ago was whenever the Mystic Force Rangers were around. That's a long freaking time. 10 years ago, my youngest sister wasn't even born. Okay? This is a long time. You haven't even tried to look for your son for 10 years? Like what caused Tyler's father to just, like, not care about his son for 10 years? And all of a sudden he's back and he's like, here, son, let's play catch. Why was Tyler's father gone for 10 freaking years? I mean, the next episode is going to be a James and Tyler centered episode, so hopefully we'll get some explanation in the next episode. But this is I don't know. Dino Super Charge so far has definitely been a step down from the first season of Dino Charge, and I really hope they step up their game. I just don't even know. And who's this Rusty guy? Like, what the heck? Is he gonna be like some like ranger or something? I don't know. Maybe he will replace Prince Philip or something, because Davi Santos said in a review that some rangers are gonna come and go, and Prince Philip's counterpart in Super Sentai actually died. So I definitely think Prince Philip is definitely going to be one to go because of how, like, rarely they use him, which is another problem. Why the heck is Prince Philip so rarely used? You know, I mean, you can't say Super Sentai footage is the answer, because they use their own original Zord footage, so they could just give Graphite his own Zord. I mean, they use original cockpit footage, so I don't know. All right, Adam, any final thoughts after my big rant?
No. Rusty, he might just be an add-on character like that one artist guy who...
I don't know. Rusty. The reason why I'm looking at Rusty is because he's like been in more than one episode. You know, you don't really see an extra character in Dino Charge to come back. You know, I mean, even if they are a ranger, because, you know, Prince Philip, he's only been in, like, what, 3 episodes, and Albert was in 1, and, you know, sometimes even the rangers are one-off, you know? I don't even know. You know, Rusty's been in more episodes than Albert, you know? So, I mean, I know Albert was just a reason to give Kindle her powers, which is, I just think is kind of pointless. Like, what? Why? Just give Kindle an Energem, you know? I mean, I don't see the point in Albert. I'm hoping they bring Albert back, because I think the whole point with Albert's episode is kind of pointless if they just give it to Kindle. You know, I don't know. I just don't think Dino Super Charge is as good as people are saying it is. And yeah, that's my little rant. So. Adam, unless you've got anything else to say, I think we can end it off here.
People are treating Chip Lin like a god.
Yeah, that is true. Because Chip Lin has created some of the best seasons doesn't mean he's like some ultra mega lord of all the producers. I think Dino Super Charge is so far one of his worst seasons he's worked on. Now I don't want to get hate. I know we're only 5 episodes in. Okay, this season could definitely redeem itself. I just really don't think Dino Super Charge is living up to the first season, and that's what I was worried about. I thought this would happen because Dino Charge was so good, the finale was so perfect, and I mean, I don't know. I'm just torn, I mean, we had such a good first season, now we're getting this. But yeah, guys, this is gonna be all for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, leave a rating. Please don't leave too much hate, and leave a comment below saying what you want next week's bonus part to be. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, I already said leave a rating, but a rating again would be much appreciated. And we now have links to where you can follow us now. So. Down in the description below, you will leave I will have a link to my YouTube channel, Bryce Sharkman. I post music videos there, and maybe some skits. But we're also making a new show on the Big Bang Network called Big Bang Live, and that's going to be a new sketch comedy show. Go check it out whenever it comes out. And you can also follow Adam. His Twitter is down below. And yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Goodbye. I really need to get better at ending this.